Episode 1, Infinity Nikki. A short disclaimer before I continue, in case anybody clicked on this video, just on the off chance the algorithm pointed them in this direction. The videos I upload to this channel aren't made for entertainment, they're not exactly Let's Plays, more video diaries. A succinct description of that can be found in the video description, as well as the channel description. With that out of the way. Infinity Nikki. The 5th game in the Nikki series. I've had my eye on this for a while after it was shown in some game convention or other, and I was surprised to find out it wasn't actually a standalone title, but the 5th game in a series. Imagine my surprise when I find out that the previous 4 games were all mobile dress-up games, or something like that. I'm no lore master on the Nikki series, but a brief rundown of what that is goes something like this. Nikki Up to You, the first game. Nikki basically wants to go out to eat in her pajamas, but her talking cat tells her to get dressed. Styling shenanigans ensue. Second game, Hello Nikki. Nikki receives a treasure map from her dad, and she travels around the Earth while dressing up. Third game, Love Nikki. Nikki gets summoned to Mirrorland to save it through the power of styling contests. Yes, Nikki is an Isekai, and the first 2 games weren't even in Mirrorland. And the 4th game, Shining Nikki. Nikki travels back in time to the origin of Mirrorland to prevent its destruction with fashion. Just thinking about it, there's a pretty heavy escalation in the Nikki series. It starts out pretty simple, and then once things get into Mirrorland, well, this is the result. Whatever is in front of me right now. Not that I have any problem with it. I've actually been looking forward to this. The fact that it's a fashion game just makes it more interesting. I think I'll have fun with it. I could sit here staring for a while, but I should probably start the actual game. I wonder if this music causes any copyright claim or something. Don't think that should be any problem for me though.
Nikki! Get up here! Pick out a dress for the ball. You're going to be late!
Okay, Momo. Just be careful. Really, though, what I have on right now is great. Besides, I don't even have a date.
Nikki! This dress looks perfect, yeah? Don't be a downer. I'll put it in your bag. Oh, I found another one! I told you so. The dresses hidden up in the attic are super special. But do you remember when we used to live here? Mommy never let us come up. So weird.
Momo! hurts. Momo, are you alright?
I'm fine. It's me after all.
Feels like this outfit took us to a strange place.
You mean clothes with special powers? I heard fairy tales about things like that when I was little.
The miracle outfit. You possess the threads of reunion. Come to me. Come to my chamber.
What? Someone is calling to me.
She mentioned something about a miracle outfit. Is she talking about the dress you're wearing?
This voice, it seems to know a lot. Momo, let's go look around.
Well, already, a lot of interesting things happening. First of all, the performance. Seems like the frame rate's a little bit lower than I expected, but I didn't see any option to increase frame rate at the cost of lower resolution as I normally see. Playing on PS5 here, so I assume this is all intended, the way it looks right now. Should be fine. I'm not really a graphics guy, so not perfect frame rate is going to be fine by me. Secondly, the actual content of that cutscene. Before I actually play the game, I like to sit around and think about things happening on screen. That cutscene opened up with Nikki and Momo, I guess, going into her attic, which... What? Been on the tutorial for a long time, skip it. No. I'm sitting here, thinking, digesting the game. The cutscene opens with her going into the attic, and I assumed, ever since the second game, or the third game, or whatever, Nikki has been trapped in Mirrorland, but that cutscene seemed to imply that she was back in her old house. I don't actually know the lore of this series, so I guess she found a way back to Earth at some point, between the third and the fourth games, or within them. Don't actually know. And also some lore about her mother. I know her father was mentioned in the second game or something like that, and definitely her mother probably popped up at some point. Nikki also has a sister. But this is a surprise to me that they're actually going into more of Nikki's, I guess, Earth lore, rather than leaning heavily into the Mirrorland stuff. Now, assuming that we are in Mirrorland, which I'm pretty sure we are, it seems like we went back to Earth and then got transported back again to Mirrorland thanks to the stress. I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure we are in Mirrorland. This isn't some new other fantasy world that she got isekai'd into, right? Anyway, the actual game. Got some actual moves here. Plunge. Oops. That changed outfits. I guess that's the ability of this outfit, to plunge. And then a purify outfit. Didn't actually expect to get more outfits right at the beginning. But with just a press of a button, you change outfits. This seems to be our default. Basic camera controls.
I wonder if anyone lives here. Ruins everywhere.
Nice place. Now, is there a photo mode? Ah, actually, a lot of these options weren't here before. In the main menus settings. Looks like I can't actually change this here. That's good to know. Adjust the resolution of photos taken. Oh no, that's photo resolution. It doesn't seem to actually be an option for frame rate, as far as I can tell. What's the difference between photo quality and screenshot quality? Oh, whatever. Just to be sure, this doesn't actually change any game stuff, right? Probably not. I'm sure I'll get used to it. I'm just so used to, I guess, playing Shadow Generations at full 60 FPS. Didn't actually mean to skip over that. I was pressing X to jump, but that ended up skipping. Holding X makes you jump higher, as one might expect.
Nikki, watch out!
Ah, circle to continue, not
What are we
X.
gonna do?
Feel the presence of whim, then unleash the power of the floating outfit. While wearing this blue dress, you can leap over obstacles with ease.
Thank you, mysterious voice. Basically a double jump, except with floating. Although I was thinking, I can't air dash, so that wasn't an option here.
I feel so light and airy. So this is real?
The whole changing outfits thing makes me think of Final Fantasy XIII, Lightning Returns, in which Lightning would change outfits in the middle of battle. Climbing effect. Gotcha. I really liked the outfit changes in Lightning Returns, as well as how that affected combat. It was interesting, to say the least. Also very stylish. This game might capture that same feeling. Huh. Watch out for overhangs, huh? You need a tutorial for that then?
Yep.
I saw this option in the menu, but I don't think I'll need this. This, jump guideline. Feels like it'll just kind of get in the way. Oh. Was it already off? It seems like it's on either way. Does that setting not work, or maybe in the tutorial it's always on? Whatever. Ah, and right there, they tell you can enable jump guides, so it was only up until that very point. If I went just a little bit further, I wouldn't have had to worry about it.
Nikki, a monster!
That is an Essling, spawned from dark essence. Awaken the whim inside the green dress, and use this purification outfit to banish it.
You got it, voice. Circle button to purify. Purify Esslings. Am I saying that right? Target within the orb's path will glow white to assist with aiming. Got it. Ah, there's that white glow. Not glowing, glowing. Not exactly combat. I don't think there's any of that in this game.
Whoa, that dress rules! The monster and the chains from the Dark Essence are all gone!
And speaking of performance, notably some of
The
the...
power feels similar, but the abilities are different. This is the most amazing dress ever.
During cutscenes and the like, some of the dialogue doesn't really match up where the text comes up. Not really an issue for a dubbed game or anything, but I'd prefer if the text didn't come up so quickly that if it breezed for a moment, gave it a little bit of time for the characters to actually get around to saying what they need to say before the text pops up. In a sense, it kind of ruins the surprise, so to speak. Do these guys hit me or something? Well, they try. What happens if I do get hit? Do I have a health bar? I do. As sling attacks will cause damage. Avoid them or you will faint if your health is depleted. Your health will gradually recover when you're out of combat. Of course, no health in the tutorial, but they do teach you about health. You can just tap it, you don't have to hold. She has different swipe animations. Bling. I'm sure there are lots of different currencies in this game because it is a gacha game. This might be the most common one. The outfit swapping isn't exactly as flashy as I'd like. When you swap to one of these outfits, there's a nice enough effect or a flash. But going back to the default, I don't feel like there's enough going on there. Not that I'm a graphic designer or anything like that. No need to complain.
Are everywhere.
I think they're blocking us, but why?
That does slow you down quite a bit. Can't exactly spam around the jump to your heart's content. Dash similarly is not exactly spammable. This is about as often as I can press it. Not exactly a run button. But why do we need one? We're not in a rush. There is a photo mode, right? That's what this is telling me. Well, it won't be in here. One of the face buttons, L1, L2, D-pad. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. That's fine. Just wanted a photo in front of this tree. Get something from the tutorial area for posterity. Maybe get the tower in it. Doesn't matter. Got some range on that. Ah, you can press X to land. Thank you, tutorial. Not sure what this tutorial is trying to tell me.
I don't think you're making it this long.
Maybe this is even better. This place is way more fun. Although, I really don't know what's waiting for us up ahead.
I already knew that I could aim that thing, so I'm not sure what that tutorial was trying to teach. Alright.
Use the power woven into the threads of reunion. This will open the temple gate.
Alright. I feel like this is the end of the tutorial area. Won't be getting a photo of this place, unfortunately. I think we're heading into Mirrorland from here, or I could be entirely wrong. Mironin, Nikki, you and I are partners. And I guess Momo is Nikki's partner.
Since the Heavenfall, Ina, the Curator, have been imprisoned here for 1,000 years. Now, as the world's ball comes to a close, you chose now to step on the stage.
It's the outfit. It brought me here.
This outfit, the threads of reunion. I used to dance with its owner. Those were the good days. Very good. A warm and courageous heart. The perfect harvest. Accept this gift from Ina the Curator. The Heart of Infinity will grant you immeasurable power. In return, you will lose something.
Please wait!
Journey to Mirrorland and revive all the miracle outfits. With the return of the outfits, you will have the power to save this world. Perhaps you may reveal a truth that even the gods could not uncover.
Nikki. Nikki, wake up! Nikki. Oh, you're awake! You passed out for a whole day.
Momo? I think I was dreaming.
Not a dream. We were really sent to the middle of nowhere!
Mirrorland?
Yes, that's the name. We're stuck. My little pillow. My barbecue! All the money I've been saving. And your graduation ball! It's all gone.
I remember something about miracle outfits and saving the world, or something like that. Well, at least we're still together. Just think of this as a graduation trip.
Nikki, staying positive is great, but we need to be careful. Something feels off about this place.
The goddess with the eye patch. She must have sent us for a reason.
Yeah. You're right. Let's get out of here and look around. Here you go, Nikki. Your backpack. All right. Strap it on and let's get going.
Loaded with hope. It's sweet and cute, whatever that means. A backpack so surprisingly spacious that it can hold all your dreams and more. Surprisingly spacious, huh? Seems kind of small. That's fine though, it's mainly for fashion, right? No, but she's not wearing it. Hold L1 to open the feature wheel and wardrobe. Oh, I see. I have to equip it. That's what this tutorial is for. I was having trouble getting the stick to work there. It's actually a little bit... There we go. Don't know what that problem was. Back pieces. Ah, it scrolls up and down. Please. I don't want to skip tutorials. I need them. I'm a fashion dummy. I would think this bag here is the back pieces, but it seems like it's a sub-menu or something like that. So I guess the back pieces are further down. Oh. Oh, lost control of the stick. I guess they're all the way at the bottom, the back pieces. Good. A fashion game should show all of the outfit options. I was worried there were going to be some items that are not actually visible on the character, but that's probably not going to be the case. They probably spent all of their money on that, modeling every single piece of wearable clothing. Well, now that you gave me this tutorial, I'm going to mess around a bit, I guess, see what options there are. Still getting used to this. It seems like this might be easier to control with mouse. As in, there are these options here at the bottom. The bag, which includes a bunch of sub-options, and the, I guess, makeup icon, which includes a bunch of other sub-options. But for me to get to the makeup icon, I would have to scroll all the way down through the bag stuff. Whereas if you had a mouse, you could just probably hover over the makeup stuff. Let's start from the bottom. Skin tones? I didn't know you could actually change that on Nikki. Is this allowed? Like changing a canon character skin tone? Well, it's in the game, so I guess it is. Normally I expect this from a character creator or something like that. Is this frowned upon? I don't actually know. I guess this just means players can play as whatever skin tone they want. Starlit diadem. Why do we start with this? Doesn't exactly match our outfit. Not that I would know. Wish the right stick would let me spin the character without having to press the button here. Doesn't feel like the right stick does anything when I'm not pressing the touchpad here. Oh well, minor complaint. It's actually kind of hard to see with how bright it is. Can't really see the backpack when we have the long hair like that. Not as many options as I thought there would be to begin with, but I guess that makes sense. Oh, I guess I did miss something. A choker. Are we already wearing that, or...? We are. Alright. Momo's wardrobe. No items from Momo. How sad. I'm surprised you can dress up the cat too. Well, he did get an outfit during that tutorial segment. Speaking of, I guess this is a reboot, isn't it? They were talking about Mirrorland as if they had no idea what the hell it was. So, all of that stuff from the first 4 games is just gone now? They're rebooting the Nikki series? That sounds like what it's going to be. I didn't actually know that was going to be the case.
It feels tight in my chest.
Is it the heart of infinity?
Mm-hmm. I know it's a divine blessing, but my body seems to be rejecting it.
Oh, here we go.
What a beautiful star. What is it?
Actually, I thought this was a secret. If it's not, then let's go this way first. Oh, I can't even jump. I guess jumping is tied to outfits. Like even your basic jump, not just the double jump. Left. Protected by the descendants. Blessing remains. Seems like some kind of vial everyone's reaching after. I think. Maybe an instrument like a lute. Seems kind of small though. The blessing of the wishing one brings abundant vitality. Wish field. The wishing one. That isn't who we met, right? It seems like a different outfit. Her name was Aino, right? Activate the Heart of Infinity Shard, Wish Field, and infuse it with the power of Wind. I didn't know we'd get skill trees. Inspirations from your journey are sealed as nodes in the Heart of Infinity. Use the stick to view details. Bubbly Voyage. Sketch. I guess they have to be a sketch first before it can become an outfit, if I'm understanding that right. And this lets you craft the floating outfit. Grants the ability to briefly float in the air after a jump. I was feeling like I wasn't able to jump at all, so maybe this also gives you the normal jump? Or it could just be another weird tutorial thing that they blocked it out. The reason bubbles can float is because of the air. Thanks. Perhaps bubbles are actually flying little fairies. Well, that directly contradicts the scientific explanation from this first description. Who's writing all these descriptions? Some fashion designer? Who designed the outfit? Depicting a story of a pink-haired girl adventuring around the world on a bubble. Someone writing about Nikki? This isn't going to be Dark Souls with the item descriptions, I assume. Or maybe it will be.
Nikki, what's wrong? You're not moving.
I'm fine. I think it's called a Whimstar. It's the embodiment of whimsicality and inspiration. When it fused with the heart of infinity, I felt an indescribable power. It was mysterious and deep.
I suppose maybe Whimstars are the power source for the heart of infinity. Then we should focus on collecting more of them along the way.
Yeah. When I received this blessing, I acquired the floating outfit sketch.
Really? That awesome blue one?
Right. That one makes me as light as a bubble. I can float through the air with ease.
Whoa, that's great, Nikki. Hurry up and make it.
I guess that's just something we can do. We can make it. Here in this dank, decrepit old dungeon. View all the pieces and craft them. I guess we had this in our backpack. Just some random tomatoes and a bunch of string. Or are those peppers? Whatever fruit that is.
Hey, we already have those. Nikki, before you woke up, I went out and picked some red fruits nearby. I didn't expect we'd need them so soon.
Thanks, Momo. It's sweet in summer, whatever that means. Air bubbles. Big round bubbles float up and are happily filled with air. Now this icon in the lower right says skip, but I assume that means continue. Whispering bubbles. As soon as it's born, a bubble whispers a soft, almost silent hello. Transparent trajectory. Bubbles leave behind an obvious trail, but where they're headed is anyone's guess. Graceful takeoff. A journey with bubbles is pure joy, as they always rise gracefully and float effortlessly. Twinkling refractions. Bubbles dance on the water's surface, catching the light and sparkling like tiny stars. Sparkling reverie. What does the world look like through a bubble? Sparkling and shimmering, perhaps. These stars, I guess, 4 stars, indicating rarity or something, I assume. How much is good, I guess? Is 5 stars the best, just a guess, or maybe it goes up to 10 stars or all the way across the screen, who knows. Gentle touch. Does a bubble know of the impression it leaves on the world? It's one that's cool, gentle, and soft. Flowing ripple. Bubbles are barely conscious when born, so they must be guided and supported by a wave's gentle embrace. It's interesting that someone had to write all of the descriptions for all of these different outfit pieces, all about bubbles. I like it. And that's the complete outfit.
Nice! With this, a mere cabinet can't stand in our way.
And there we go. We've got jump now. I guess plunge is also part of bubble. Or whim, or whatever. What other options did I have here? Is 87 minutes how long I have to do this, or how long it's going to take? Episode 1 is always going to be familiarizing ourselves with the controls and the menus, as well as tutorials and cutscenes and whatnot. Might not even get through all of the tutorials in this first episode, who knows. Ah, the purification one. And our backpack. Thread of purity. With the simplest shape and purest color, it can unleash countless fashion possibilities in a stylist's hands. Probably the most basic crafting material there is. Don't be sad, I'll get items soon enough. How'd I get this though? Oh, just for starting? I did actually buy the $10 version of this game. The game is free to play, but figured I might as well buy the game. Or buy the battle pass? Whatever I bought.
Oh, my first ability outfit. It worked. Wearing this, I can float nearly anywhere.
Oh, lore. Thank goodness. Chronicles of Creativity. Ancient manuscript with illegible text in parts. After Veilfall lost, the Wishing One's protection no longer mere land once desolate and decayed. Frequent disasters, survival. Even the dark attacks, beings suffering. The 8. Miracles of imagination. The war against the dark, protracted. Finally welcomed. Year 1, AW. After Wish, maybe? After War? Her daughter inherited the Radiant Legacy, founded the Stylist Guild. Era of turmoil and prosperity belongs to the Stylists. 7 kingdoms. Stylist Guild expanded. Spread to Mirrorland. A world of stylists, by stylists, for stylists. Wouldn't have it any other way. Could this be the old guild? This looks like a reception desk, maybe.
This place must have been magnificent. I wonder what happened to make it so desolate.
Annual Report of the Florawish Stylist Guild. Dear Stylists of Florawish, as the year 127 AW draws to a close, we are honored to present this annual summary. It highlights the many brilliant whims in Florawish over the past year, and looks forward to exciting new styling developments in the year ahead. Firstly, we would like to extend our gratitude to every stylist for your incredible creations. We are delighted to see that the stylings inspired by the blessings of the Wishing One continue to flourish. The heartfelt wishes woven into hems, collars, and ribbons are truly moving, with paper cranes emerging as the standout styling element of the year. Despite frequent natural disasters, our stylists have persevered, using their craft to sing the song of life and infuse daily hardships with vibrant energy. However, we urge all stylists to plant wolf fruit trees responsibly to prevent unnecessary neighborhood conflicts. If you require wolf fruit for your creations, you can apply for minimum crafting material support from the Stylist Guild. Secondly, We are proud to announce that 3 residents of Florawish have acquired Whim and become stylists this year. Although this isn't an astounding number, considering our local population and the various challenges following the Balefall disaster, this is quite a success. One of these new stylists has shown exceptional potential, particularly in the use of paper crane elements. We believe these stylists will become shining figures in the history of Florawish styling. Lastly, we extend special thanks to the anonymous Essling researcher who provided invaluable support to us this year. Your contributions to studying womency and addressing sad sacks. Sad sacks have been invaluable. The Guild has reported your findings and shared them with the Dark Elimination Division of the Stylist Guild to assist more stylists affected by Esslings. In the coming year, the Stylist Guild will focus on promoting the beauty of styling, with Marquez Boutique as our pilot base. We are applying for blings and clothing support from the Developmental Division. Considering our low-cost operations of below 50,000 blings over the past 5 years, we believe this funding request has a high success rate. With this hope in mind, we look forward to the coming year and wish all stylists an abundance of whim and plenty of inspiration for your creations. Stylist Guild, Florawish Branch. Well, I guess that cements it. This is probably the Florawish branch of the Stylist Guild. That book mentioned something like 127 AWS a year, and considering that this whole place is in ruins, it's probably, I don't know, maybe hundreds of years after that. Which means maybe we're around, I don't know, a few hundred years AW, maybe even 1,000 or 2,000. Though this doesn't look that old. The ruins here. Just a guess. Oh, another currency. Diamond this time. Does this make me wet? No. Your hair remains perfect as always, Nikki. Because of the HDR, I thought that was a tunnel. It was just a wall. Platforming. Platforming. Oh, I don't have purification yet.
It's the Essling! The vines around it are gone. Well, we better be careful.
If only we had that purification outfit. Let's find 2 more Whim Stars, and then let's hope that the Heart of Infinity helps us with the sketch.
Nikki! Look, there's a Whim Star!
I wonder how few and far between these Whim Stars will
Hey,
be.
Nikki, guess what? I can actually help you locate hard-to-find Whim Stars.
Do tell. Almost few.
Just the point of view.
Oh.
Here it is. Lock onto the Whim Star. I'll keep an eye on it for you. Let's go get this Whim Star. And don't worry, I'll let you know about any new Whim Stars that I find.
Well, that's nice and all. But I don't exactly consider X-ray vision to be, I don't know, the pinnacle of game design. It's fine though for a collectathon, I guess. That doesn't really worry too much about that kind of thing. This is a low-stakes game. Well, low stakes in feeling. It's probably pretty high stakes in terms of lore, if that opening cutscene was anything to go by. Wolfroot can be used to craft clothes or items. a kind of fruit that grows on wolf-fruit trees found throughout the continent. Yields fiber that is both flexible and dense. With minimal processing, this fiber can be transformed back into practical and durable fabric. Seems kind of interesting that Nikki knew how to use this right away for crafting. Actually, considering this is a reboot, how exactly does she know how to do a bunch of this magical stuff after coming here the first time? Daisy, flower that grows among the grass, this soft and fluffy blossom enhances the comfort of fabrics. And button-gone, a kind of fruit found growing up on pine trees. It not only serves as a natural fastener for clothes, but also symbolizes friendship among stylists. Actually, Momo is technically not part of all the magical stuff, right? He's just kind of a talking cat, even in the first non-reboot version of the original Nikki game. Press R2 to ground pound. Got it. I always thought it was weird that Momo was kind of not part of all the magical stuff, but I guess they just wanted a mascot character for the first game. And when they introduced all the Isekai magical elements, he kind of fit right in, didn't he? I think. Are we gonna meet more of Momo species ever? I don't think that was ever mentioned in the other games, from what little research I did.
The wind through the ruins, the room covered in dust. Infuse 2 Whim Stars into the heart of infinity, and let the magic happen.
Oh, gotta view the details though. Or not. Tutorial is blocking me out. I won't read through all of these, but I will at least hover over them. Back then, her light. Referring to who?
I acquired the sketch for the Wind of Purity outfit. Let's go. Time to craft.
Left panel. A quicker way to reach crafting? I guess I did it through a different menu, the L1 menu last time, I think. Still wrapping my head around all of these options. Well, I guess this isn't for crafting, but rather for gathering the materials needed for crafting. But we already did all that. I see. Down on the D-pad, I guess, does recommended based on what all crafting materials you have. Well, select all just selects all, regardless of your material status, probably. It's an elegant outfit. The main stats are elegant, fresh, sweet, sexy, and cool. I guess as a substat, it's also fresh. Makes sense for the wind, though I would think a wind-based outfit would be more fresh than elegant. Creative liberty, I suppose. The wind can be anything. I guess it can even be sweet, sexy, or cool, depending on how you incorporate it into your design. Perhaps the spring breeze is the world's first bard, its verses echoing across the spring meadows, purifying the land and bringing new lives. Crafted. Spring whispers. It's romance as well. I don't know what that substat is. Golden hair dances in the breeze, a captivating hint of spring's dawn. Pure melody. Wind can blow away shadows enshrouding fields, streams, and mountains to reveal a world that underwent purification. Airborne steps. Evil and decay vanish with a gust of wind. Blossom verses. The first musical step, softly sung by the spring breeze, marks the prologue of the flowering season. Grounding spring. As the wind plucks the strings of branches, birds come bearing flowers. The coronation of spring has begun. Resurrected shrine. The wind awakens the sun and moon to bathe the world in untainted light. Monsoon messenger. Carrying the fragrance of newly born plants, it brushes over the world, awakening the dormant earth. Windswept plume. Springtime is when the wind has everything undergo purification, breathing life into the world. We got it. It's a nice outfit.
Alright, the Wind of Purity outfit is... Watch out, S-lings! Here we come! Ha-ha! Yup.
Get ready for this one. Approach me, if you dare. Not gonna run towards me? I guess not.
Whoa! These murals look ancient.
Thanks for pointing them out. I almost ran right past them. Guess we'll start over here. Gods left, the dark. Suffering shrouds the earth. Is this the beginning or partway through? Cool art though. The Chosen One. Later generations call them legends. Methods of using whim. 6 figures at the bottom, looking up at something on a pedestal. There might have been a mural here, but I'm not sure if that's part of the story. Map of Heartcraft Kingdom and its periphery. Is that where we are, or? 8 stylists embarked on a difficult journey, searching for the legendary arrived, listened. The Great Dexter wore the courage to face the abyss, singing immortal praises. That's a lot of lore that I don't know how to make heads or tails of. We're in for an adventure. But we'll get to that adventure next time. Because now would be a good time to take a break.